The alleged voter fraud caught in Mesa County this week is a good news, bad news situation. Good news is elections officials say they caught somebody who was intercepting these ballots before they got to voters, then voting those ballots illegally. So they found out. Bad news is the system safeguards still let 3 fraudulent votes be counted, and they can't be pulled out of the system. A dozen ballots were taken before they got to voters in Mesa County. Yet those ballots were somehow turned in by somebody to be counted. All 12 were flagged during the signature verification process when signatures on the outside of the ballot envelopes did not match the voter signature on file. When 3 of those voters were notified that they need to cure or fix the issue, they told the clerk's office, "What are you talking about? I didn't vote yet." But even though the automated signature verification rejected all those suspicious ballots, some of them still were counted. And that's because an election judge, a person, reviewed the signature discrepancies and were like, these 4 are good to go anyway. By the time local elections officials caught on to what was happening, 3 of those ballots had already been taken out of their envelopes and counted. They're untraceably in the system.
Obviously, it is regrettable that 3 got through, which is why we have clerks across the state going back and revisiting all of their processes, all of their procedures, and having a zero tolerance policy for any mistakes that are made through the course of signature verification.
That there was Matt Crane from the Colorado County Clerks Association. The election judge who let those 3 bad signature ballots through the system has been reassigned, we're told. No one has been arrested for the underlying voter fraud, illegally voting those ballots. This continuing investigation involves local law enforcement and the Postal Service. The Secretary of State's office says all of the voters who were impacted will still be allowed to cast their ballot. That includes the 3 people whose fraudulently cast ballots have already been counted.